everyone, I'm so excited to be sharing the WhtasApp Reading Project that I've been doing with my students. Well, what I did is basically just a few steps. The first step you need to do is just to create a new broadcast group through WhatsApp, and you need to add all the students, of course their parents' phone numbers that you teach. Once you create a new broadcast group, all you need to do is send out a message to that group, and it would automatically be sent to each student individually. It won't be set in the framework of having a group discussion or so on. It will be just contact between you and the student directly, without opening a group conversation with all the parents. It's just you and each student individually. And the next step is, of course, the easy part, where I actually select a text that the students have learned, and I record my voice reading that text, and I send it out to the students through the broadcast new group that I created, and students get to open that link and practice reading the text individually and on their own pace. Here is an example of one of the messages that I sent out to the classes that I teach, and it was sent, of course, through the broadcast WhatsApp group, where it's sent out to each student individually, but you only write it once and you send it to that group, and it's automatically sent to all the students. Dear students, welcome to the WhtasApp Reading Project. Step 1, listen to the recording and practice reading the text yourself. I'm looking forward to listening to your recording. Step 2, practice reading the text. Step 3, record or video yourself while reading the text. Step 4, send your video or recording. I'm looking forward to listening to you. The next step is basically the assessment of the students' reading of the text, and all you need to do is just to download the outline that I'm going to share right now and explain in a bit, and you get to track and see the progress of each student. So in this outline you would see that you have to fill out this information: the student, the name of the student, and the text that student chose to read, and the date of submission. And of course then you need to evaluate the reading. So you get to look at two different things. First of all, speed and fluency. You could evaluate the students reading, for example, with needs more practice, or good, or excellent, and you could write further notes. And then you get to also check accuracy, where you get to see if, again, the student needs more practice and is good or excellent, and you could add further notes as well. And of course, finally, you get to add a grade evaluation for your students' performance of the reading task. I'm also sharing a reading assessment copy for your students as well. And as you could see, it's a very good reference for your students to overlook the process and stages to submit the reading task through WhatsApp. This is basically filled out by your own students, where they have to write their name, and they have to write the name of the text and date of submission and so on. And then they could approach you as a teacher and ask you to give them their evaluation or final grade. I personally didn't use this with my students, but I happened to plan it before. I simply found it more fascinating to have contact and direct contact with my students through WhatsApp. It was really fascinating, and it was done basically through very easy steps. Some students sent the recording of voice recordings, and some actually sent out videos, as you could see here demonstrated in the example. And what I did is I instantly replied once I heard the recording, or once I heard watched the video and listened to their reading of the text. I wrote back feedback, and I used Bitmoji and stickers, and it was very engaging for students to read those comments. My final words about this project is that it was really a turning point for me, and this WhtasApp Reading Project encouraged my students to read, and I think that was really amazing for me to witness. And I shared it with other teachers, and they had the same remarks as well. I love the closer interaction that I had with my students through WhatsApp. And I loved the idea of sharing, my evaluation and sending them stickers and so on. Some students were faster than others, but they all eventually, had sufficient time to practice the reading process on their own pace. And they kept on practicing and practicing more. And this was, the aim and the goal of the whole idea in the end. I think that the feedback they received from me was really overwhelming, and it was really encouraging for them to do more and practice more reading. And I think now we're in a time more than ever where we really want to get our students back to the habit of reading more. And I think that this WhtasApp Reading Project really encouraged that purpose. And something else that really came out from this was witnessing students that were usually quiet in the classroom and they were struggling readers, but they were the ones who were eager and really encouraged to send their recordings or videos of themselves reading. And I think that on its own was really amazing for me, and it was quite eye-watering, honestly, to see them try very hard. And they all got privately feedback from me through WhatsApp, and I later even encouraged them in the classroom, and they were also eager to read in the classroom, and this boosted their confidence. I really hope that this WhtasApp Reading Project inspires you to try it out in your own classes. And all the printable files, of course, are available right below this YouTube video. Please don't forget to share and like this video, and also share with other teachers. Thank you.